Hi, I'm Angela Cedrin. I'm a business coach, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about the fact that job security is an absolute myth. And I'm going to talk to you about this from a personal perspective and from the perspective of many of my students and some of the things that they've experienced. Because I know with COVID-19, a lot of people have lost their jobs, and I know that some of the economic hurt that came out of that is on its way. We haven't even reached it yet. And I really wanted to reach out to people today and talk to them about how to safeguard your financial future. So my parents came from a generation, the post-war generation, where the absolute ideal for them was to get a university degree and get a job, because that meant complete security. Once you had a job, according to my grandparents, you were set for life. And you know what? It didn't work out for them. Because I remember when I got retrenched in 2007, I met women, single women in their 50s, 60s and 70s who literally had no money. They lost their money because they had invested in the stock market, and many of them had to try and go back to work. Some were lucky and they found jobs, and others just couldn't find work. I even met a lady who, I think she was 65 or something, went to work in a brothel because she had no other way of earning an income. So that's a pretty shocking thing, obviously, to happen. But I'm dedicated to helping women in particular achieve financial freedom, because I've been there as a single parent. I lost my son's partner when my son was 6 months old. He died in a car hijacking, so it was completely unexpected. I was in the middle of a degree. I was 20, stupid, had no clue on how to look after myself and my son, and I had to learn the hard way. And then again in 2007, I didn't have any savings, or very little savings, because everything I had gone into my son. And there are plenty of people out there who are doing exactly the same boat. So what came about for me, the big change for me, was 2007. I realized that one income stream was not the answer. In fact, Warren Buffett says that if you rely on an income, a job, you'll be poor until the day you die, or you'll work at least until the day you die. So for me, I started looking for ways to find an income stream. And today I coach women, in particular, men, I love them too, but I coach women on how to build successful online businesses that you can control. I particularly focus on the online learning, the e-learning industry. It's set to be a $325 billion by 2025. I mean, that's an astronomical number. It is growing like the clappers. So I focus on helping people set up e-learning businesses. Some of them will come to me initially and say, look, I've got zip, I've got nothing, I'm a housewife, or I just do this type of work, nothing there really to share with people. And that's not true, because what I find is if you've solved some sort of problem, or you have some sort of special skill or some sort of knowledge, there's usually some sort of a course or some sort of help that you can give people in there. So the point of today, guys, is what I'm saying to you right now is that don't rely on one income. If you have a way to form a second, or to generate some sort of second income, might be through e-learning, it might be through virtual franchising, which I love as well. And if you've heard of MLM or multi-level marketing and you think it's a bit dodgy, let me tell you something. Warren Buffett invests in companies that have MLM structures. Tony Robbins actually said that if he had to start again, he would actually go down a multi-level marketing route. And it's a really good way to start a business if you have nothing, because essentially all you have is maybe a small joining fee. The company will take care of your distribution, they take care of the product. All you've got to do is sell the product, and your coach should actually coach you to actually do that. So please make sure that with the impending financial crisis that we are facing at the moment, they're talking about Australia falling off a cliff at the end of September of 2020. Make sure that you have something in place that's going to sustain you. I strongly advise you to have some form of a second income, and shares is not a second income. I'm Angela Cedrin, business coach. I hope this has been helpful, and here's to your success.